Good morning. How is everybody today? It's going to be a scorcher. I do not do heat well. But I'm going to be outside, so I'm covered up because if you're covered up, you're cooler, and I get overheated. And all natural fibers, cotton, I have a linen undershirt. We're good. We're breathing good. And I'm exhausted. Okay, so today's theme, the only way to live is to accept each minute as an unrepeatable miracle. And it's the full moon, so fasten your seatbelts, right? The only way to live is to accept each minute as an unrepeatable miracle. It's really reinforcing living in the moment, guys. Like, really living in the moment. We worry so much. I completely confess, when I went to bed last night, I was worried about tomorrow. Or today. I was worried about finances. I was worried. Worry. And I have to take my own advice. I've really got to stop worrying about stuff. And it's easy to worry about stuff. My brain goes 100 miles a minute, and I am thinking about stuff all the time. And it's easy to get caught up in the worry and allowing that energy to pull your vibration down. And last night when I found myself doing it, I got up, got myself a glass of charged water, and I really went to bed with my meditation, got myself in that place so that I could let all of that worry go. So I'm not perfect either, and I have to work on it. I have to work on it every day. So those of you that don't have to work on over worrying or don't have to work on yourself, great. But the rest of us, we have to constantly work on ourselves. It's an ongoing process. Somebody told me a long time ago, he goes, the day you think that you've learned it all is the day you probably die. But the day you realize you have so much more to learn is the day you gained wisdom. And I think that was a very poignant piece of information to share. But you have to look at each moment, look at each experience in your life as a miracle. That you're there and you're experiencing it, and there's a lesson in it for you. Today's card is After the Storm. And perhaps the particular storm building within you or around you is causing you to quake in your boots. It might be a storm of building emotions threatening to erupt or already exploding, seemingly beyond your conscious control. You might feel an uncomfortable sense of emotional or psychological pressure. Something's got to happen. You may also sense that there are forces operating beyond your control, and you would be right. There is in life, in the creative process, a need to allow for wild storms. There will be those precious moments of peace beforehand and a release and revitalization that follows. Without this buildup and the releasing of energy, we would suffer from boredom and stagnancy. Sometimes the pressures that fuel the storms in our lives have been building up for some time. Without us being fully aware of it, it might have been pressure from our minds creating unnecessary burdens or burdens of fear or self-doubt. It could be pressure to appear in a certain way. It could be a fight for life. Sometimes the pressure is a little more than the impossible dream of perfection and a need to gently or even with great dramatic flourish cast aside so that you dare to be what you are and create from your heart. Oh, I love the themes in these cards. It's just awesome. Sometimes there's a little peace before the storm, and when the storm hits, change happens, and it's good. It's good for you. Okay, we're going to read from Celtic Devotional today. And since we are in Lammas, we are technically in the fall season, according to the Celtic Devotional. So, Monday. I clothe my soul in the mantle of creation, heavens of light, earth earth of life, seas of love, surround and support my autumn awakening soul. Preserve my soul in compassion. May it shine forth with the rich autumn sunlight. Lady of splendor, Lord of glory, I turn to your loving embrace. Entering the shrine of silence, I give you thanks as my soul is reconsecrated by your silence. Soul friends all, teacher of my soul, as the autumn light ripens the grain and the fruits of the earth, so I seek to ripen my soul with your help. Lead me along pathways where I can find the answers to the questions of this day. Isn't that beautiful? Just love that. Okay, well, I hope you all have a beautiful day and look forward to later on in the day seeing the full moon post. Have a beautiful day and we'll see you later. Blessed be, and I'll see you tomorrow in prayer.